Hi everybody, quick reminder, don't forget to check out the on-screen end cards towards the end of the video, as well as the merch shelf and links down in the description below to explore my new Outcast comic book series. And I just have to say that I genuinely appreciate all of the support that's been shown for this new adventure. Now I hope you're having a great day, and let's dive in to Juice. Now, this individual is a Marvel Comics character introduced during the From the Ashes era of the X-Men line. He made his first appearance in X-Men Volume 7, Issue Number 1, that was released in 2024. Here, he made a mysterious cameo appearance along with his comrades where they were all covered with suits and we couldn't see them. However, we later see them step forward fully into the spotlight in X-Men Issue Number 15, that was released in 2025. Now, Juice belongs to the 3K X-Men, also designated as the Santo Marco 6 or the Fourth School, which was a clandestine, artificially created mutant strike team cultivated by a shadowy cabal called 3K, which itself was comprised of mutant villain masterminds Astra, Cassandra Nova, Wyre, and the Chairman. Now, before his transformation, Juice was just a human operative working for Orchis, the human supremacist organization committed to mutant eradication. Being stationed at the Fourth School research facility in Santo Marco, a location historically famous as the site of the early Brotherhood conflicts, his unit was captured and reprogrammed in the aftermath of Orchis' fall. Rather than taking out these operatives, the enigmatic organization 3K subjected them to advanced biogenetic engineering. This forcefully activated latent X genes within adult humans, turning former mutant hunting soldiers into the very beings they once despised. Being given the moniker Juice due to the bizarre physiological result of his mutation, he was aggressively indoctrinated to believe that 3K represented the true mutant vanguard, and that Cyclops' Alaskan X-Men were weak, human-sympathizing traitors. Now, Juice has very unique abilities. These include an amorphous viscous fluid physiology, which means his body is comprised entirely of a semi-translucent yellowish-orange liquid of unidentified chemical composition. Nevertheless, he maintains total conscious agency over every single droplet of this fluid mass. Now, this includes physical inversion and intangibility. Because his body lacks solid skeletal or organ systems, conventional physical harm is virtually useless against him. Bullets, most blunt trauma, slashing attacks, and kinetic concussions simply disperse or pass directly through his liquid volume without causing biological trauma. He's also known to utilize hydrokinetic extensions and drowning tactics, being able to stretch, project, and reshape his liquid body into tendrils, crushing waves, and engulfing torrents. In combat, his signature offensive move involves enveloping an opponent's head and torso in dense goop to smother and incapacitate them through sensory deprivation and suffocation. To go on, he has density manipulation and amber solidification. Because beyond just having free-flowing liquefaction, Juice can instantaneously alter the viscosity and density of his fluid matter. He can harden sections of his liquid into a solid, resinous state resembling hardened amber, effectively locking adversaries in immovable, unbreakable molds. And finally, he also has tactical mercenary conditioning, having received combat, flanking, and psychological warfare training under Wyre, the lethal cybernetic mercenary from Alpha Flight lore. This gives Juice disciplined paramilitary instincts to complement his fluid physical form. Now, during the Awakening storyline, Juice and his unit appear as a part of Orchis' Fourth School remnant. As Cyclops' squad dismantles the outpost, 3K recovers the surviving agents, initiating the genetic activation experiments that birthed the Santo Marco 6. We later see him in the Clash of Ideology storyline. Being outfitted in distinct combat gear, the 3K X-Men deployed to confront Scott Summers' faction, which include Cyclops, Magic, Psylocke, Juggernaut, Magneto, Beast, and Temper. Here, Juice demonstrates the lethality of his amorphous powers, acting as an unpredictable battlefield disruptor capable of stalling even the heaviest of hitters. Now, although this doesn't represent his most current appearance, during the Disposable Vanguard storyline, Juice's narrative arc highlights the tragic hypocrisy of artificial mutant creation. You see, when 3K discovers that team leader Schwarzschild aligns with the X-Men in the alternate timeline known as Age of Revelation, 3K orders his assassination. Here we see that Juice and the remaining Santo Marco 6 comply, unaware that their masters view him and the others as disposable synthetic pawns rather than mutant saviors. Now, for his powers and abilities and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Juice a rating of 4, which is a rating of Journeyman. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.